Hi, my name is Lennon, and I'm a 20-year-old law student who kind of let himself go. I'm sitting here right now on day 7 of my 75 hard challenge, and to be honest, I'm completely exhausted. For the past year, I've completely neglected any form of fitness and probably consumed enough calories for a lifetime. And the frustrating thing is that I never used to be like this. I used to be shredded and 75 kg, but I always go through this brutal phase. I would dedicate a couple of months to get into the best shape of my life, only for when the novelty wears off to just throw it all away. I trade in the discipline for Domino's pizza and M&S cookies. And it's all out of pure laziness. I have no excuses. I brought this on myself. And right now, I'm 95 kg and my mobility is probably the worst it's ever been. I can't even cross my legs and I find it hard to even sit on my heels. But I know enough is enough and I know I can get my 75 kg body back. So this time I'm documenting the process to hold myself accountable and to also show the reality of what it's like to get into shape and the mindset you need to have. The physical weight is one thing, but the mental weight I've had over the past year has been the hardest part. In the moment, it's hard to see the effort I put into things. Instead, I just feel completely heavy. I have been completely weighed down, not just by my self-perception of myself, but also my university grades and my body image. And the worst part is how I used to try to fix it. Whenever I'd go through my phase of a super lock-in, I would always isolate myself from all my friends and family. I thought to be disciplined, I had to shut everyone out. No going out, no socializing, just pure obsession. And honestly, that was my biggest downfall. And it worked for a few months. The results speak for themselves. However, what also speaks for themselves is how it ends. It always ends the same way. I always end up back at square one. I realized if I want a sustainable fitness journey and actually keep my 75 kg body this time, I can't just change the workouts. I have to completely change my mindset and I also have to change the rules. So I decided to take on the 75 hard challenge, but I realized I needed to add my own rules as the main 5 weren't enough for me. But first, the diet. Right now, I'm consuming 1600 calories a day while only eating one meal a day and trying to get at least 140 grams of protein in. And I won't lie, it's a challenge. It's hard and I'm feeling very fatigued after the first week. I know this isn't sustainable and I'm looking to slowly increase my calories, but to see results right now and to get a little bit of motivation, I'm on a strict cut. As well as that, I'm also having no cheat meals and no alcohol. For the physical side, I'm doing the mandatory 2 workouts a day, one inside and one outside. 60% of the time, my workouts inside are going to the gym. However, I want to look into getting into swimming eventually. My outside workouts typically include running or form of easy yoga as quite a beginner. And like I said before, my flexibility is very limited right now, so a lot of moves I can't do effectively. I'm also forcing myself to hit 10,000 steps a day outside of my run to help fix my mobility issues. And now here's the mental reset. I'm reading 10 pages a day, and the book I'm reading right now is Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. So far, I'm on page 70, and it's been a good read. I feel like it's definitely helping fixing my mindset. To learn patience, I'm learning guitar. It's been a challenge. I got a guitar at the beginning of the year, and I felt like I wasn't putting enough time in to actually playing it. So I've set aside 15 minutes a day purely to be learning it and further my progression. On top of that, I'm also learning German every single day to help fix my concentration. But the most important change I've made is not doing it all by myself. Every Sunday, I play basketball with my friends, and most of my workouts I'm doing with my girlfriend. As your mindset matters most, but you should never neglect your support system. My final rule, to hold myself accountable, I'm posting these videos because I realized something this week. I won't believe in myself until I stack proof that I am what I say I am. The plan sounds great on paper, but in actuality, it's been really hard. The first week of 75 Hard has had a lot of change, and that unfamiliarity of my life has caused me a lot of stress. I went from lounging around, waking up at 12 p.m., to waking up at 5 a.m. and going to the gym and then going for a run afterwards, all before 10 a.m., whilst doing it completely fasted. And the outdoor rule doesn't care about the weather. On day 3, it started pissing it down with rain, and it definitely affected my mood. But the absolute hardest part of this challenge has been the running. Trying to do these zone 2 runs at 95 kg genuinely feels like a death trap. I feel like my whole body is shaking and I can feel every single muscle move when I run. And 80% of the time, I'm doing it fasted. And trust me when I say fasted runs are a different beast. And I won't lie, I feel overwhelmed. It's challenging every single day, doing something that feels uncomfortable and new. However, forcing yourself to do that is where you see the most growth from yourself. Putting yourself in these environments that you can't control is where you realize what you're made of. Sitting here at the end of day 7, I've realized that I was successful this week, and that I achieved everything I wanted to do. I didn't quit, and I didn't stop when things got hard. However, I've also realized that even when days go perfectly, there's more to it than just ticking off a box. There are so many other things that can get in your own head, but your main goal is to block out that noise. At the end of every day, I try to reflect on the fact that I won today, and that's the biggest takeaway I can have. I'm learning new things about myself just by spending time alone. And admittedly, the progress isn't fun, but I know the progress is the point. I need to stop comparing myself to people's end results and start looking at the journey. I'm definitely far from who I want to be, but I'm making my way there slowly but surely. I didn't hit perfect numbers this week, but I added another brick to my wall. If you've watched this far, this is your sign to get out and go do it. I'm no different. I'm just like you. I'm my own worst enemy, and I struggle expressing myself. And I struggle with motivation. The best you can do is take every day as it comes and just win today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and have an amazing day. Thank you.